In the heart of Jerusalem's old city, the centuries-old skyline may be getting a new facelift. And from the view on his rooftop, Nasser Qara'in will have a front row seat if construction on a new 20-unit Jewish settlement goes ahead as planned. But there is a small problem. His Jewish neighbors on the other side of this fence want to buy his house so they can link their property to the new development. They said, "Will pay me $10 million. I told him, I'm sorry, I have seen a lot of money in my life. This is inherited from my father, and that is dear to me." The old city has about 36,000 residents. Between an estimated 90 to 95% are Palestinians who own shops and homes within its ancient walls. But during the 1967 war, Israel won control of the city, soon after it declared Jerusalem its capital and set about changing the very soul of the place. One of its first acts was the destruction of 600 Arab homes in the Maghrabi quarter. They were leveled to make way for the Western Wall Plaza. One of the core issues of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict is who controls Jerusalem, and by that, who controls the Old City, home to some of the most sacred sites in Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. Under international law, this entire city is considered occupied territory, and any attempts by Israel to change the very demographics of this city is considered illegal. But that is what Israel is exactly trying to do, says Mohammed al-Attar, a Palestinian filmmaker who has chronicled 40 years of Israel's occupation in a new documentary.
And Israel cannot come in and just start destroying homes in the old city. The whole world will be up in arms. So what they're doing now, they're funding a very radical settler organization to take Palestinian homes, and it's all in a very shady practice, the way they take home.
Hi Daniel, it's Ayman from Al Jazeera. Al Jazeera contacted a spokesperson for Atarit Kohanim, one of the organizations covertly attempting to buy up Palestinian-owned buildings. He refused to appear on camera because of the organization's controversial work.
People either buying land or buying buildings or apartments, establishing an educational institute or having families and children or students living in this area. I obviously can't go into the details about how that is done, under what circumstances.
His organization, he claims, is simply revitalizing Jewish life in the old city. So far, about 50 buildings have been bought in the Muslim and Christian quarters. But according to research by the Jerusalem Institute for Israel Studies, the purchase of land in the Muslim quarter is designed to create a contiguity of Jewish-owned buildings, an attempt to strengthen Jewish claims to the city and create new facts on the ground that jeopardize any chance of a final peace agreement. That the old city is physically changing is undeniable. Its once ancient streets of precious huge stones have been ripped up by Israel and replaced by cheaper industrial ones. A gushing water fountain was turned off because it disturbed Jewish settlers nearby. But the biggest threat to the old city, say the Palestinians who've lived here for generations, is that by the time the world wakes up to what is happening within its walls, it will be too late. Ayman Muhyiddin, Al Jazeera, in the old city of occupied East Jerusalem.